How you meet your baby's needs in the first 2 years of life sets their nervous system for the rest of their life, which feels huge. I know, like that is a big high stakes burden. But don't worry, because it's also something that you were actually designed to do, and that your brain is right now being rewired to be able to do more fully. And I'm going to tell you what you need to know in order to be able to use this to your full advantage. I'm Kareen. I am a mom of 6 of my own babies. I'm a parent coach. I'm a former doula and childbirth educator, and I've created programs and courses that have helped hundreds of women through their transition into motherhood using research-based practices. I'm here to help you to protect and nurture your own biological connection to your baby, your own very real instincts, and to settle into and accept the hormonal gifts that regulate your own nervous system and help you with all of this. And they may not feel like gifts, and not everyone talks about them as gifts, but if you know how to leverage it, your hormones, the massive shift happening in your brain during pregnancy and early motherhood is the gift that will help you to do this, that is going to reset you toward being stronger, calmer, more confident throughout your entire mothering journey. And my next video, I want you to go watch my next video, because in there I'm going to give you a framework that will allow you to more easily tap into this. I'm going to tell you how, and the more detailed how to do this in a way that sets this foundation for your mothering journey and your baby's whole life. But first, in this video, I want to give you just one simple practice right now that you can do that brings your parasympathetic nervous system back online when you're stressed or anxious. So you have your autonomic nervous system, which runs without you telling it what to do, keeps your heart pumping, keeps your lungs going. It has 2 parts. The sympathetic, which is activated when there is something to deal with. And you might have heard of your fight or flight response and your adrenaline coming online and you being activated in order to handle something, to deal with an emergency, to run or fight or protect. And when you're stressed, and when there's a lot of stress, and when you don't feel safe, your sympathetic nervous system is activated and running. And sometimes it is activated and running in the background so much that you forget about it. You don't even notice anymore because it becomes your default state. On the other hand, your parasympathetic nervous system is your recovery mode. It's your rest and digest. It's the part of your nervous system that feels safe and restores your body's regular functions and brings you into that recovery time after you've been activated to deal with something. Sometimes, for a lot of us, our parasympathetic nervous system seems to stay offline while we're constantly activated. The good news is you can activate your parasympathetic nervous system through breath. Breath is the primary way that we have of communicating with our nervous system and communicating safety to our bodies. And this is something I do a lot as a yoga teacher. We work with the breath to first bring the body into a state of safety before we begin to move. We do breath exercises. So this is a very simple breath exercise. And this is going to help you anytime you're stressed, anytime you're overwhelmed, anytime you're tired. And also, if you hold on to it during your labor and delivery, it will help you then too, because it's going to help your body feel safe and bring it back online. So this is very, very simple. I want you to close your eyes. You're going to breathe. Put your hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. You're going to breathe deep into your belly first, and then expand your chest all the way up. Hold, and then suck in more air at the top. And then slowly breathe out through your lips, soft lips. Do that 2 or 3 times right now. You don't have to move. You don't have to do anything. You can pause this video. Just take a few more breaths like that and notice how you feel after 3 or 4 breaths like that compared to how you felt before. It's the exact same thing when you suddenly realize you forgot to breathe because you finally took a deep breath. You can do that on purpose, and it's one super simple. It may even feel stupid, but it works, and that's why people teach breath work all over the place. That's why I teach breath work. So give that a try, and then watch my next video, because that's where I'm going to break down how to work with your biology, how to set the stage so that this season of motherhood is something that is helpful to you, so that all these massive hormone shifts, all of these things that are changing, are things you can leverage to help your own nervous system, to help your baby's nervous system, to set a pattern of co-regulation that is going to help you their entire life and your entire mothering journey. So go look at that video, and I will see you there.